All right, away we go. Let's start with our Chi Awakening exercises as usual. So starting with our formal salute, feet together, right hand makes a fist, left hand open, and we bow, sharing the heart, and then circle back to gather in all of that heart connection. Feet shoulder width, hands to the lower dantian. This is helping, always drawing us back to our center of power, of agency, of rootedness. We inhale up, connecting with the sky, and exhale it down. We're gathering that sky-like expanse into the center of power. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more times. And one more time. Second exercise, feel your feet turn into tree roots, root down into the earth, and you're going to inhale. The earth's energy fills your body, and then you bring that down and center it in that lower belly center. Almost like you had like a little jewel of light in your lower abdomen. So you inhale, the earth fills you up. It's like you're consolidating all that stability and support from the earth, strengthens your center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time. Third exercise, opening the heart, palms up. You inhale to the heart. Pause the breath. Imagine the heart expand. Exhale, radiate out like a shining compassion out from the heart and down. Inhale. Pause, expand, and radiate. The symbolism here from classical Taoist practice is that your heart is the union of heaven and earth. And specifically, that tendency to be compassionate, to radiate well-being from the heart, is how we unify the realms of heaven and earth. Good, and relax it down. Let's drop into our Wuji posture for 1 minute mindfulness. So we start just observing the body. And you don't even have to be very good at mindfulness. Let's just make this a noticing practice. So how's my body feel? What sensations do you notice? What overall trends do you notice? Any parts stand out to you? And notice your breathing. Are the inhales and exhales the same length, or is one longer than the other? Do certain parts of the body move, or do other parts of the body move with your breaths? And observing the mind, noticing, is there a general mood to your mind? Or are there a lot of thoughts? Are there a few thoughts? Are there prevalent emotions? We're not judging or trying to change. We're just taking stock. Hey, what's going on in there? And then for a moment, see if you can embrace all three of those, witnessing of the body, breath, and mind. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Let your eyes open if they were closed. We'll do shaking heaven to earth. So find those hands. Let's shake them out. We'll use the inner smile, radiating a smile into your hands, wrists, and fingers. This inner smile is your own power to send blessings through your body. We now have plenty of research that your thoughts affect your tissues, even to the point where you can sort of direct it quite intentionally sometimes. So let's use that to our best advantage. Okay, now take that to the elbows. Just sending a blessing, relaxation, calm, ease into your elbows. And the good news is, if you don't feel any of those things, most days you can just imagine, well, what would it be like if I did feel that? And you've got some sensation to work with. So we're just pretending, using that imaginatory power of the mind. Okay, get it into the shoulders. Send that smile into the shoulders. These are all energy gates of the body. So as we open these up, it's creating the sense of like flow down your arms so that stagnant chi from the torso could be released out through the hands. Then let's go forward and open up that upper back. Get your smile into those rib cages, your lungs in the back there, your heart, even the back of the neck, so it can flow down out those arms into the earth. Let's go backwards. Smile into the front rib cage, the heart, the lungs, the throat. And again, it's like if water flowed down your arms, letting go of any stagnation, tension, anything you don't need, anything that's not yours. Off it goes. One more time, forward. And back. Good. Let's get the tummy. Hold on and smile. And maybe if you know about where your liver is, or your pancreas, or your spleen, or stomach, or kidneys, or intestines, you could just give them a little smile, your diaphragm. Everybody gets some smiles. All right, pick up a leg and smile through the hip. And this is teaching you to use that intention, because it's sort of the same motion, but as you change your intent, the body will subtly change to get that shake to go into the joint you're focusing on. So we shake the hip, smile to your knee, to your ankle, and then like you were a big old salt shaker, imagine your whole body is just draining tension out, releasing through the foot, the foot, the foot. Other side, here we go. Shake it loose, get that hip, and that knee, ankle, and whole body down the pepper shaker. Loosen up, loosen up. There we go. All right, excellent. Let's go twist. Change my position so I don't run into a railing here. On this first one, just leaving your feet on the ground. Smile into your lower back, into your waist musculature, as well as into those intestines and abdominal organs. Squishing and releasing, squishing and releasing. Good, then we'll reach up, give yourself a pat on the back. Look back with your eyes and let your heel come up. I know my heel is off camera, but this is week 3. You should have seen it before. So look back with those eyeballs. Especially useful for loosening up the neck and upper back region, as well as the total spine. Come to my new location, total spine Qigong. All right, then we're going to switch and pick up the toe as you shift back, and let those hands come around and swat the behind. And if it's easy for you, comfortable, then crane your neck around all the way to look at the opposite heel. You might feel a big stretch in your hips or your back. And that's because this variation is working on the lower back. All right, come to the center. 3-way stretch. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale back. And exhale in. Hi. 2. Over. Back. In. Hi. One more time. Over. Back. And in. Hey. Good. Pulling down heavens 3 times. Inhale. Ha sound. Ha. Sigh it down. 2. Oh. And 3. Oh. Once again, drop into the Wuji posture. Just notice what you feel in the body, and especially notice the changes. Does your body feel different than when you started, or does it feel the same? Notice your breathing. And notice the mind. Take a deep breath. Exhale and relax. Okay, let me ask y'all a quick question. There's a big old machinery going on next door here. Is the Zoom canceling that sound out, or is there annoying machinery sounds? We're doing good? Okay, Jim, it looks like Jim's saying we're doing good. Okay, cool. Thanks, Zoom. It cancels out my healing sounds, but it also cancels out forklifts. So, good on you, buddy. I'll take it. All right, so let's do our big 3 to move the chi. So get in your shoulder width stance, and just to review, so that you can take these away for your own practice, this is descend and disperse, raise and tonify, and the harmonizing breath. So let's get right into it. Feet shoulder width apart, descend and disperse. You inhale up, it's a shorter inhale. And then you exhale a long, 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 long exhale. Here we go, inhale. And exhale. 3. 4. And imagining anything that needs to be descended in the body and let go of, is washed down and out through the feet. So this can be sometimes things like headaches or shoulder tension. Sometimes that can be a product of too much energy rising up. So we bring it down. Let's do 3 more. And 1 more. As if any of that energy that needs to leave the body travels all the way down through the feet, down into the earth as a compost. And pause, rest, and notice. Qigong is the realm of the subtle. So it's teaching us how to return back to sensing the subtle changes and sensations. To do that, we need to be relaxed. We need to pause for a moment. Noticing the effects this exercise has had on your body, breath, and mind. And then our second exercise, raise and tonify. Now we emphasize the inhale. So you're going to inhale deeply, fill the body up. And then a short exhale like it's an afterthought. Big inhale. And releasing the exhale. And then, like the earth was filling you up from the bottoms of your feet, you fill up like a balloon full of radiant energy. And as you exhale, you stay full and radiant. Inhale like the earth is pumping you up like a balloon. And as you exhale, you stay full and radiant. Inhale, you can imagine that vitality going places it's needed. So even though my arms are filling up and the Generally, it's fill the whole body. I can feel like in my lower back and my lower belly, I need a little extra chi. So those are particularly being tonified. You might have an internal organ that needs some help. Maybe your acupuncturist told you or something. Let's do 3 more of these. And 1 more. And release it down. Once again, come into that Wuji posture where we pause and notice. Particularly notice if you feel different after this one than after the last one. You don't have to. It's non-judgmental noticing, but it's cool information just to take into account. Okay, the last one, the harmonizing breath. We'll go palms up. We equalize the inhale and the exhale. So these breaths are taking about the same length of time. And as you inhale, whatever needs to come up gets to come up. And as you exhale, whatever needs to go down goes down. This inhale also consolidates into the center. And the exhale you could use to disperse, like if you felt something needed to be dispersed that didn't need to go down, but maybe needed to go out, this is a great one to use for that. So following the breath, equalizing, just sort of going by intuition on equalizing the breath, but you could even count like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes our schools will use a mantra. It has a sacred phrase that you put on the breath in order to time the breath. Okay, let's do 3 more of these. And last time. And down, all the way down into the Wuji posture. Rest and notice. Good, and relax. All right, let's see if you have any. All right, so we are onto the master's sequence. This is our 3rd class, and so we're going to go through it. But just to have it on the tape, the origin of this sequence, some of you have heard this story before, but this is a sequence of my own design, and it's called the Master Sequence. To be totally honest, this was kind of channeled, and I'm a bit of a skeptic these days, so that's why I have to put that in quotes, also to try to keep humble. So you're not like, I channeled a Qigong system. It's like, it's fine. It's a good Qigong system. But that was the name that popped into my head. I was teaching Qigong for a at-risk youth organic farming project, which just like that's already cool, you know. But that particular year was quite difficult, and the kids, they weren't focusing. I felt like they weren't getting a lot out of it. So I'm sitting in my car before going to teach. I'm like, what am I going to teach them? And I wasn't particularly asking anyone, but some thing from within or from without answered. So you will teach them the master sequence. I'm like, master sequence, Obi-Wan? What's that? And just sort of like springing forth from my unconscious was like, well, you do this move and this move and this move and this move. I'm like, okay. So I did it with the kids, worked great that day because there's like dragons and tigers in it and stuff like that. But then I went home and I wrote it down, and what I realized was that this particular sequence brings together the creative cycle of the 5 elements of Taoist philosophy. But the way it goes, it also opens up the chakras in the body in a way that I was taught in the Tibetan yoga of Lady Naguma in particular. So it's like a one size fits all Qigong, and which was news to me, but I'm like writing down these postures. I'm like, this is cool. This is a really well designed Qigong. And so I like to say that because lineage is very important in Qigong systems. And I often don't recommend doing a Qigong system that someone made up. But in modern times, I think one of the ways we can interpret the master's sequence is you could think of this as like my master's degree thesis, right? Once you get a master's degree, you can start to make your own curricula because you've got enough of those foundations in there. So let's do it together. See how you like it. Feet are going to be shoulder width apart. Your palms are up. The first one for the triple heater. So we inhale up, we expand and stretch the whole body. And then you exhale with the triple heater sound, he, all the way down. So you inhale it up, palms flat, holding up the sky. And you exhale. And one more time. This triple heater sound is said to be very useful in helping to dispel stress and tension. So you can just kind of imagine that leaving the body, free, clear, and open. Then step out with your right foot. So you're in the horse stance. We do tiger wrens with claws. So get your claws and then you're going to pull back. And the idea is to stretch that chest open. Take a big in-breath. And then exhale. Keep the chest open. Hold it there. Take another big in-breath. And then you're going to exhale. Tiger seizes its prey. Round forward. Open up that upper back. And you're going to inhale and inflate that back. Exhale, try to keep it open. This is teaching you how to use the muscles in between your ribs for better breathing. One more deep in-breath. And then you exhale and release that down. Then we do drawing the bow. You go to your left. I'm going to go to my left so it won't be mirrored for you. So you inhale, you circle up to the right, turn your stance into the warrior stance, and pull back that bow. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth with a sound. The Taoist healing sound for clearing the lungs. Now we come up on the left side, over the top, pull back that bow, and exhale with the sounds. One more set. Inhale, big circle. And last time. And release. Let's step in shoulder width apart. And then this is mist descends on the mountain. So as you inhale up, imagine those lungs filling with white light. And as you exhale, it descends down and feeds your kidneys and your lower belly. So inhale, the lungs filling with white, and like the expansiveness of the sky. As you exhale, that chi from the lungs descends down to nourish the kidneys and the dantian, the center of power. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. And relax. So just briefly, in the yoga of Lady Niguma, there is a sequence called filling the body with power. Filling the body with power. And that's actually what these first sets are doing. This one and these ones, because those sets are all about getting big, kind of like inhaling and like filling the body full of chi. So in that cycle, the secret part of this exercise that you're not supposed to know about, you're only supposed to know about meridians and things, but That's what this whole first segment is through the lungs, is kind of that prep, filling the body with power. Now we go into the kidneys, which starts for these lower chakra centers. And the first one we do is kidney breathing. So you grab onto your kidneys and you're going to inhale, inflating your lower back with your breath. And then you exhale and release. As you inhale, imagine a blue light filling up your two kidneys. And as you exhale, that blue light glows, glows, glows blue. One more time, like the whole universe is sending in a blue light. It fills the kidneys. Inflate that lower back. And exhale. As you exhale, you fold forward, like we mentioned before, either to the knees, or you could go all the way into your stretch. And then you're going to inhale. Take the right hand across, the left hand comes up toward the sky. And you exhale and switch, reaching that left hand across, and inhale, the right hand comes up. Exhale to switch. Try to take that twist at your waist. Exhale to switch. Take that twist at your waist. Inhale to twist. And let's do one more set. Reach across. Inhale up. Reach across. And inhale up. Exhale down. Reach into the earth. Inhale. Gather the earth's chi up those yin meridians. Exhale like your hands could send that energy into your kidneys. Leave the breath out. Reach into the earth. Inhale. Gather the earth's chi up. Exhale, send it into the kidneys. One more time, reaching into the earth. Inhale, gather. And exhale, nourish. And release it down. Okay, so you can probably see or feel a little bit how this is working on this waist center, on this belly chakra, the low belly chakra, as well as that root center. Then as we get into the liver, so this is the creation cycle of Chinese medicine, but we're also stacking up these chakra centers. So the next one works really on the belly and the solar plexus. So first we do dragon, shows its claws, or dragon stretches its claws. Step out into the horse stance. Get your claws ready. You're going to take an in-breath. Turn your stance, push with the right hand, and make the liver sound. As you inhale, be very relaxed. Then as you exhale, open your eyes wide, make a mean face. Going to the other side. So relaxing on the inhale. And then angry dragon, push. Inhale. And angry dragon. Good. Then dragon soars in the sky. Get your big wingspan. You're going to turn into the warrior pose. And we're going to take a side bend. Parsva Konasana if you're a yoga type. Side bend. This is going to stretch and open this gallbladder meridian. As well, this wood element in Chinese medicine is the energy of growth. And so we're getting big. You're making your body big, long, and flexible. Now to get that chakra, you can stay here, or the slightly more difficult pose is you're going to bring your knee down. This top hand touches the ground, and the other hand twists up. So you've got this deep spinal twist, and it should be twisting right around where your belly button is. The belly button might even press into that thigh a little bit. So as you breathe, you're massaging and opening up this center in the body. Okay, when you're ready, fly on back up. Spread your wings across the sky. Turn into the other warrior stance. And let's take side angle pose, Parsva Konasana. Use that inner smile energy a little bit to grow, get big and long and tall and strong, and other adjectives that might make you feel good. Then the more advanced pose, I take my back knee down. I put my left hand down, and my right hand twists up toward the sky. Breathing into that belly. We're we're just untwisting the psycho-emotional center of the belly. Good, then let's fly back on up. Big wingspan, and we beat the drum. Come in, and then you punch down. Inhale, open the eyes wide, make a mean face when you punch. And then peaceful when you come in one more time, and punch. Okay, stay down in your horse stance. Now we're onto the phoenix. So phoenix spreads its wings, coming up. And then exhale down to the heart. I think you can guess which chakra center we're on. We inhale, and conveniently, it's the heart center as well as the heart organ in the meridian system. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Okay, hunker down. We do this cool move from the Shaolin Kung Fu. You're going to twist, push your right hand into your thigh, twist at the heart, and then arch the heart up, and then exhale with the ha sound. Ha, like that sound is clearing out your heart center. When we go the other side, inhale, press the left hand, twist at the heart, arch the heart, and ha sound. Ha. Do it again, inhale across, press the right, twist, arch, and breathe. Ha. One more time. Good, back to the center, ripple up. Step in fist distance apart. So now we get all the way up to the throat center, as well as continuing to work on this heart. In the Tibetan yogas, the heart gets extra because they say it can be susceptible to more knots than the other centers. So let's make our legs strong by using the muscles to sort of grip the bones. Tuck your tailbone under slightly so your lower abs engage, and lift the pelvic floor just a little bit so you feel very strong and rooted here. Then, if you can, clasp your hands behind you or just place your hands on your lower back. You're going to inhale, lift your heart toward the sky. And as you exhale, drop your arms and your head back behind you. Use the ha sound, ha. So on the inhale, the heart lifts and opens. On the exhale, the arms and the throat relax. Ha. Using that ha sound on the out breath, one more round. Good, then stack the spine up. Release your hands, fold forward, palms facing the earth. Continue breathing out with that ha sound as a sigh. Just imagine any blockage from the heart or the throat is flowing out down through your arms, out through your hands, back into the earth to be recycled as a nourishing compost. Okay, let that go, let it go, let it go. Then bend the knees, interlace your hands, and as you inhale, it's like the earth chi is coming, fresh chi all up into the body. Hey, we made it all the way to the crown center. So we're stimulating the crown with this posture, but we're also stimulating the linkage of the whole body. And here we go. We're going to twist one way. This is for the spleen and stomach meridian. Inhale back to center. And we twist the other way. Inhale like that golden energy comes up from the earth, nourishing your pancreas, your spleen, your stomach. Exhale and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. One more set here. Inhale back. Exhale through the mouth. All the way down. Separate your feet shoulder width apart. Standing meditation, holding a ball at your lower belly, below the belly button. Here's where my belly button is. Pubic bone, the hands are in that space right between the belly button and the pubic bone. And like you had a ball or a bowl in your palms. Bending the knees slightly, crown presses up the sky. The body relaxes down from that crown. Imagine in your lower belly a pearl or jewel of light that is spinning and spiraling. And they often use the pearl because it is that white color, but it's opalescent. It has the rainbow sheen to it. And this symbolizes the gathering together of the 5 colors of these different organs. So imagining the white light of your lungs, that your lungs are filled with this beautiful chi, and that white light flows down into this pearl, which is representing your true self, or your seat of your self, your sense of agency and centeredness, maybe even a sense of purpose or compassion. Then feel the kidneys, that the blue light from those kidneys flows into this jewel or pearl that spins and spirals down in your belly. From the liver, the green energy. From the heart, a red or pink energy. From the spleen and pancreas, a golden colored light. Imagine these all flow in. If you can, bring to mind a moment where you felt like you were truly yourself, you were truly on purpose. Maybe this is out in nature and all the crap just falls away and you can just be there, or maybe you were doing your chosen vocation and you really felt like your qualities were shining through. Maybe it was with an animal or a lover, whatever it is. Just imagine all these energies fusing in. In ancient alchemy, they say that these elements feed the soul body, which is that deepest sense of who you are or who you could be in potential. Feel too that the sky above and the earth below are flowing in and they're feeding this soul body. They're feeding this deepest aspect of your being. And then imagine that jewel or pearl grows so bright and beautiful that it begins to shine out and radiate through your body. It sends this white rainbow pearlescent energy to every cell, harmonizes their function, gets them back on track. So your whole body is filled with light, so much so that it even shines out from your pores and begins to radiate out like a gift. Then we'll draw those hands in. This gathers up any surplus chi from the hands and helps to anchor our awareness down deep in the body. And release down. Finishing our practice, sealing the chi with 3 breaths. We go palms up. We inhale, dipping into the earth, connecting with the sky. And you wash that energy through the body. One more time to just smooth everything out. Inhale, earth and heaven. And then it's like you can replenish, like you're being showered with chi, all the energy you might need flowing through the body. And last time, inhale. And at this time, you imagine that energy forms like a golden egg of light around you. It both seals in and protects the work you've done, as well as radiates the benefits out to others. Bringing your feet together, formal salute to end. Right hand makes a fist, left hand open. We share the heart, and circling back, bringing back in all that connection in. Right, thank you so much. This has been class 3 of Qigong Summer School, and I'm really grateful to be able to practice with you on a Sunday morning.